Hello, this is Harry Payton. I am the host of I Thought You Might Like to Know. This is Season 1, Episode 5. Season 1, Episode 5. And on the 80th anniversary of D-Day, the subject is Blacks Service on D-Day. Black Service on D-Day. Today is a hallowed day, and we give honor to all those who participated in D-Day and the entire World War II, because those who know history know that we could be speaking German today, if not for the bravery of those soldiers, men and women. Today, I'm going to highlight the service of black people, only because it's underserved. It doesn't get a whole bunch of coverage. But I'm proud of President Biden because this morning he made it a part of his speech in France. And that was something magnificent. And I give him much credit and, for doing that on today before a nationwide audience. Today we're going to talk about black service on D-Day, June 6, 1944. On D-Day, the First Army on Omaha and Utah beaches included about 2,000 African American troops. This number included a section of the 327th Quartermaster Service Company and the 320th Anti-Aircraft Barrage Balloon Battalion, which was the only black combat unit that came ashore that day and protected troops on the beach from aerial attack. In addition, during World War II, the Red Ball Express was a truck convoy system that operated during World War II. The convoy's route was marked with red balls, thus the name Red Ball Express, and the trucks were given priority on roads closed to civilian traffic. More than 6,000 trucks and their trailers transported 412,193 tons of supplies to the advancing American armies from Normandy to Germany. What is most often overlooked about the Red Ball Express is that 3/4 of that number of the Red Ball soldiers were African Americans. And I'm proud to say my father, James F. Payton Sr., was part of the Red Ball Express. Now, let's get this elephant out the room. Back in that war, blacks were given menial roles. They were not thought worthy of fighting combat because racism was alive and prevalent during the 1944, during that World War II. So although blacks were allowed to serve, they were cooks, they drove trucks, they did stuff. They didn't want them to shoot a gun. They couldn't be smart enough to shoot a gun, which proved so wrong. But this war proved America what blacks could do. African Americans served bravely and with distinction in every theater of World War II, while simultaneously struggling for their own civil rights from the world's greatest democracy. Although the United States Armed Forces were officially segregated in 1948, 4 years after that, World War II laid the foundation for post-war integration of the military. In 1941, during World War I, fewer than 4,000 African Americans were serving in the military, and only 12 African Americans had become soldiers. By 1945, a year after Normandy, more than 1.2 million African Americans would be serving in uniform on the home front in Europe and the Pacific, including thousands of African American women in the Women's Auxiliary. Again, America has some splaining to do. I am a revisionist historian, so I give you what is the truth. Mine are facts, not fiction. But we applaud all who served for D-Day, especially those who were denied rights at home, blacks and other people of color. And another group, the Tuskegee Airmen, made up of African Americans and airmen of Haitian descent, also served admirably. I have a book, Now You Tell Me. Now You Tell Me, history/facts not taught in most schools, had a memory lapse. Has the details of the Tuskegee Airmen. And I'll just give a brief part. The book is available on Amazon. Has many more interesting history facts. In all, the Tuskegee Airmen flew 1,578 missions, destroyed 261 enemy aircraft, 111 German airplanes in the air, and another 150 on the ground. On bomber escort missions, the Tuskegee Airmen Unit was the only unit that never lost a U.S. bomber to enemy fire. This is, again, in my book, Now You Tell Me, history/facts not taught in most schools, knowledge is power. Break the chains. Available on Amazon. We applaud all who helped us be free. Again, we might be speaking German, spreche die Dutch, if not for their brave service. To God be the glory. Say a prayer for their families. Many of them have gone on. A few are alive, but they're in their late 90s, some are even in their hundreds. By this time next year, there may not be many living because they are in advanced age. But they're brave, and thank God for them. America and the rest of the world is still free. Happy 80th anniversary D-Day. To God be the glory.